Alrighty, Chef Buck here, and today we're going to cook up a very simple quinoa side dish. I love quinoa, use it all the time, substitute it for rice every chance I can get. You know, often I'll use it as a protein in a vegetarian meal, but I'm serving it with meat. You know, I serve it with meat all the time. Anytime that I can use quinoa over rice, I choose the quinoa. You see, I got it stored here in my little peanut butter jar because I buy it in bulk. I don't buy it in the box. You know, if you go to a grocery store and they've got the bulk bins, check them out for quinoa because often they'll have it there and it's usually the best price. Now we're going to cook this in the oven, which is going to take a little longer than cooking it on the stovetop, but we're just going to slide it in the oven. Once we get it fixed, we'll slide it in the oven and then we won't have to think about it. It'll take care of itself, and while your quinoa's cooking, you can go ahead and make the other aspects of your dish. You know, this is going to be a lot like garlic rice, but garlic quinoa, but I'm only using like 3 or 4 cloves. Now usually I go garlic crazy, but it doesn't take a lot of garlic. Cut it up finely, about sizes like this, and that's all you're gonna need. You know, get you an oven safe dish, you know, one with a lid, or if you don't have one with a lid, you can put a aluminum foil on it, but you're gonna want to have a nice seal on there. 3 cups of water, and throw you in a little bit of olive oil. If you don't have olive oil or you don't want to use olive oil, you can use melted butter. You know, that's just as fine. And then 2 cups of quinoa. 2 cups of quinoa to 3 cups of water. Now that ratio is usually you want to put a little bit more water with quinoa than that. But since we're cooking it in the oven for a long time at a lower temperature than you would have on the stovetop, you know, you don't need as much water. We're going to add our garlic in here, and then we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, and then that's it. You know, you can add some more seasoning, some different flavors if you want, some chopped peppers, you know, whatever you like, but I'm keeping this very simple and very basic. This is just a standard side that I use in a lot of dishes. So get everything nice and stirred up, throw your lid on there, and then that's it. You know, you don't have to think about it anymore. Throw it in the oven, 350 degrees, about an hour and a half. You don't have to stir it, you don't have to turn it, just leave it alone. After 90 minutes, take it out, boom, and then that's it. You know, your side dish is ready. Just let it sit for a few minutes, fluff it up with a fork, throw you some cilantro in there if you want, or some parsley, or don't, it doesn't matter. But this is a muy fantastico side dish. Goes great with pork loin chops. I use it often, you know, when I'm cooking up salmon patties. Anything that has a side of rice, we'll just have a side of quinoa instead. And there's going to be a lot left over, at least for me and Camera Girl. We're not going to eat all this in one sitting, but then I'll have leftover quinoa, which is fantastic, you know, for making a quick quinoa salad or anything at all. So it's always good to have some cooked quinoa in the fridge. But go ahead and give this recipe a try. Let me know what you think, and bon appetit. And I'll put the link here for the salmon patty video and the coleslaw video, and off to the side I'll have a link to my playlist for a smorgasbord of other quinoa dishes. But thanks for watching, and being the best person that you can be, which is on my list of things to do too.